everybody, welcome back to Majora's Mask. Now we got a problem. It's day 2 and we gotta haul some serious ass.
Well, what? Oh, it's raining. You don't even have an umbrella.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Well, as we all remember, we were playing a bunch of games over at Clocktown. So today we gotta do day 2 of the Honey and Darling thing. And then we gotta shoot a bunch of fucking arrows.
Man, I did a lot.
It was a crazy ass couple of days.
It was a crazy ass day. Thanks, dude. Crazy weather this weekend.
Right? Alright, so we gotta haul ass to Honey and Darling. Because I don't know if they're open at night or how long they're open at night for.
Yeah, I don't exactly remember the store hours for a lot of this.
Neither do I, or at least I don't get a minute to remember that offhand. But I know, like with the archery games, you can pretty much play them until like the moon falls. So.
But the only one that I immediately the only exception is like the Curiosity Shop because that's late at night.
Yeah, he's 10 to 5.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk to these two again.
Which one's Honey? Which one's Darling?
Honey's the guy, Darling's the girl.
How do you know that?
And let's see. Nope, I'm wrong.
Yeah. I mean, they're both honeys in my eyes.
And they're just
Just
darling.
Even though that guy's not wearing pants.
Yeah.
If you can time it exactly right from the first throw, you can do this easily. And of course, today's going to be the day where. Wait, what? Is Mirror's Link like off?
Majora moment.
He's like very slightly not facing the right way. What? No way.
Kobe.
Showtime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so but here's the thing though. Once you get a good positioning, you don't even really need to hold the analog stick anymore. Like, as long as Link's facing the right direction to get you consistent results, all you're doing is just hitting the bomb button at this point.
Well, not exactly, because you got to throw with the A button.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, once you have Link facing the direction you want, you don't even need to angle him anymore.
Yeah, well, I got an angle at
Because
this point.
the longer you go on the game, the faster the wheel spins.
Right.
So if you don't get them like immediately, it's only gonna get hard.
And I just threw it because I wasn't going to make it at that point.
Here's
Well,
the
you've been
thing.
throwing the whole time.
Why don't you start the game again, make a save state so you're not burning too much rupees?
Yeah, or yo, it's rewind time.
Yeah. Then he slaps the binoculars.
Well, we'll take that loss, but we'll this time from here on in, we'll start
Keep your bomb bag out of my game.
big bomb bags only.
Keep your bombs out of my wife's game.
My favorite meme of that, because we got Yu-Gi-Oh on the brain, is just the call the haunted, call from the grave hand, slapping Ash Blossom.
Matt, you're thinking too hard. You're thinking too hard on this.
Normally don't. For some reason, I'm
there's
tilted.
usually medication to help with erectile dysfunction.
Isn't that the Lizalfo's problem?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a reptile dysfunction.
Yeah, no.
Oops.
This is a nice ball. Good there. Right Thank you. There you go, little buddy.
No, I like this one. I'm not throwing this one.
Yeah, not this one. This one's rotten.
You get thrown. You get thrown.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, oh,
What?
fucking. Oh
No
my God.
way.
Good thing. I mean, some days you're Kobe Bryant, other days you're Shaquille O'Neal. You know,
He was the worst free thrower in the game.
He was the free thrower of the game. Oh, nice little slide.
Look at
That
that,
bomb
all
had
right.
butter under its fucking bottom, dude.
Perfect.
I'm not
With
liking the archery games at this rate.
Yeah.
Perfect with giant quotes just appear. Perfect.
Now imagine doing that with Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, we're done with this for now. We will be back here at day 3. Let's double check something beforehand.
It should be said that any sort of like controller issues we're alluding to is not really so much of an issue if you decide to play the 3D version of this on the 3DS.
Yeah, because
You
the
know.
3DS has a good joystick.
It has a
It has a joystick that doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't drift.
I
No,
don't
here's the thing.
remember.
The N64 analog stick works great for N64 games.
Yeah.
Like, because they are usually designed around that analog stick in mind. I will continuously say that to the day I die. There is still merit in playing some of these classics on original hardware, or at least on an N64
now, or
controller
is it a
that we're
little
using
later?
right
It's
now.
designed
Little
with the
later.
limitations in mind, the dead zones.
Because the thing, folks, I think maybe we alluded to earlier, but to re-mention again, we're playing the NSO version of this game, but Matt is using the N64 Pro controller.
Right.
Just to have that feel of authenticity for it. And it's not just because, for the sake of, it's what I grew up with, what I'm familiar with. It's like, no, the game just feels fucking better using
Yeah,
this
it's just
controller.
designed to work with that. I found that with Sin and Punishment, the N64 game.
He's
and
on
when
the
you
move,
play
so
it-
we're going to be fast with this.
Yeah.
when you play it with a regular controller, it's like, it's okay, but it really is better with an N64 controller.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm going to be cheating. Wholeheartedly. I hate this fucking one.
That's right. We're gonna cheat.
Oh, this is the town shooting game. Yeah. So this is a returning game from Ocarina of Time, right?
To my knowledge,
The
no.
Octorok shooting? I'm pretty sure
one?
it was. You're using the bow and arrow to shoot Octoroks.
Well,
more
Link to
accurately-
the Past had something like this.
Yeah. Oh, I love the. I love the guy with the drum.
So you can see how I'm going
love
to cheat
that
this
guy.
one.
Yeah.
Each and every time I clear a volley,
Yeah.
be safe.
No, that's fine. Do what you gotta do just to get the fucking out of here. You know.
Yeah. Wait, what
I've
about
done that once.
Wait,
Oh
what
my
about that
god,
last
yeah.
one? What about that last one? There was 4
Load.
of them. There was 4 of them.
No, you don't shoot the blues.
Wow. That's
It's pretty racist.
ooh.
You missed
I
the baby.
believe in blue
You missed the
supremacy.
blind man.
You're on the wrong side of history, Link. That's okay. I can change it.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
This gets pretty fucking tight.
That's what she said.
You're the catcher?
Are you the pitcher or the receiver?
He's
we're talking about like a water pitcher?
he's the
Like-
archer.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're the archer, sometimes you're the target.
I like small soldiers.
Wildly flailing and shooting like that was not the way to go.
You were about to shoot the blue one. Yeah, it's kind of like it is very unforgiving. This game.
Yeah.
Like if you do
I
not
actually,
get them,
no, believe it or not, there is one teeny tiny point of forgiveness I actually exploited on my test run. I literally got it within the 0th second.
that doesn't sound very forgiving at all.
Yeah, I know.
Compared to what people...
0.1 second forgiveness.
Exactly, but that was still 0.1
The
second,
thing
0.1
is, though,
second in my
like
head.
what Matt's getting at though is that you are allowed a minuscule mistake with just one. You cannot afford to make more than one mistake. Otherwise, you just fuck up. And again,
Yeah.
this game is a pain in the ass on OG hardware without save states because you have to do everything over again if you fuck up. And again, we're doing this for a piece of heart.
Does
Heart and a
every
quiver.
Yeah.
does every like if you failed, for instance, and you do this again, oh, you screwed up. If you do this again, do they always appear in the same order?
Yes.
Always in the same
Okay,
order.
so you
but
can memorize
You
the
can
order
memorize it.
if you have no life.
Yeah.
Like, many of us as children.
Oops.
Matt's flustered.
Jesus.
I'm stuck.
You know, Flashpoint Paradox touched upon this issue where you keep time traveling to get the right timeline, but then you realize sometimes things are just meant to be. You're meant
Oh,
to
40
shoot.
at least gets me to heart piece.
Sometimes that blue Octorok's meant to die. And there's nothing you can do.
It's a nexus point.
Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like there's
Yeah.
some things you can't alter. There's some fates you can't change, Link. And I think the sooner you accept that, the sooner you're able to move on.
So,
Fuck you.
fixed point in time.
like Nicolas Cage as Superman.
Yeah, because everyone's got to get that. Fuck you, Flash.
Yeah, that wasn't fixed. That was broken.
That was
that was a broken
that was a
moment in
broken
time.
moment, yes.
Broken point in time.
Some things are not meant to be.
Wait, why are we doing this again?
You have to play it multiple times to get multiple rewards. You can get a piece of heart, and you can get a larger quiver.
He got the
Uh,
quiver.
Oh, okay.
He got the quiver, and now he wants the piece of heart. Wait, so how do you get the biggest quiver?
There's the other shooting game.
Right. Okay.
That I can do. That I can do better, and frankly, it's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
That way.
You fucked it.
You fucked it.
Hey, fuck you. What the fuck you?
And I left it all a quiver. Oh! See, I need rim shot.
How's this
noise.
for
I
a
need-
piece of heart? Like, not for nothing. Like, when you get this down, when you practice this enough, and you're just getting these guys like bang, 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 like you feel like a fucking god.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
doing
that's
that
always
shit.
the case.
But
I sure
at
as
the-
hell did,
At
but-
the same time, but it's also like, man, I got shit to do.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to get a move on. This is the most the fucking Arrow's gonna see in action.
Probably, yeah.
Assuming you're not like acquainted with some of the math.
Mom, did you see? I got all of the Octoroks in one turn.
That's nice, dude.
Did you clean your room? Why
Yeah.
do you take this from me, woman?
Damn, man, that's like back then that was the equivalent of like showing your friends a YouTube video and then not even looking at the video.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
it.
you don't feign like you're interested. Just say that you don't want to watch it. Don't toy with me.
Either that or be like me and say I've seen it already.
Yeah. No, because at that point, Elliot, what you got to do is you got to steal the joke and pretend it's yours.
Right. There you go. There you go.
Fucking idiots have no idea. The mic's muted, right?
I remember when I tried to show this to Johnny, and I was fucking seething the first time we did. I showed him this.
It was funny because like I had to like this I had a very homoerotic moment with Matt playing this game.
Excuse me.
The first night we played, I remember this distinctively because I was home back from a Wawa shift. Was it? Yeah, I was still working Wawa this time. And that night when Matt came over to my house to show me Majora's Mask with the guide, I was playing it, but I fell asleep on the couch. And I found myself resting on his shoulder. I was like, that was very gay.
But oh so comfortable.
But also comfortable. Also, did you shower?
You know,
Did you wash your ass today?
You know, this is one of those moments.
I know. I just was like,
no, it wasn't good enough.
This is definitely one of those, I feel like the Wiimote would have helped me out kind of a lot here.
nope.
Oh, like it just sort of like gyro aiming? I mean, I don't mind gyro aiming, and I feel like I'm the minority in that.
No, I like the Wiimote. I thought that it was great.
I'm just talking like
did it
in just like pointing and stuff and aiming and stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
had
that
no
stuff.
problem with that.
Yeah.
I have a problem with gyro aiming,
Really?
holding a controller and not, because gyro aiming is not pointing
Finally.
a controller. It's just gyro aiming.
I did that all in one shot.
It's like using a mouse
Technically, yeah.
floating in the air.
Yeah.
That's what I think gyro
Here's the
aiming
thing,
is.
like, because my mind immediately adjusts to, like the center of the screen being the focus point for gyro aiming, which is why I don't mind it
Yeah.
that much, you know?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a practice thing. I
Yeah.
mean, we talked before about mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
It's just a practice thing. If I were to actually like force myself to use it and not fall
Hopefully I
back
will not
on
choose
Well, I
sticks,
don't know, because there's...
I'd be okay
I
with
also,
it.
it depends on, like, the thing that you're trying to play, because if something doesn't click even after a few sessions, it just ain't for you, you know? It's like, it's just not your preference.
No, I
Just in
think
time.
I think for something like that, it's you have to do it for a long period of time. It's because it's muscle memory.
I like how the door animation is not affected by time, but as soon as he got out of the fucking house, he slowed down tremendously.
Is that a frog?
So once you get the postcard into that mailbox, he comes here around 3 o'clock to deliver that to Cafe.
Yeah.
At this point here, you're pretty much waiting for him, which can take a minute. Now, remember, as I said before, if you interact with the burglar on night 1 to get the blast mask and the bigger bomb bag,
Yeah.
it screws up your quest here because Sakan never shows up to the shop. Cafe never gets the idea to go anywhere, much less go out to the Icona for day 3.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta like play this one by ear. So at this point here, Ellie's gonna do a very tasteful jump cut,
What?
way over to when Cafe shows up into the place. See you then. Or you could not do it and just like leave it in here and make me
Well,
look an
here's the
idiot.
thing. So, because I was actually going to stress out because I think for your first playthrough, if anyone has not played this game yet, if assuming you don't want to like consolidate everything just for the sake of saving time, get the blast mask as early as possible because that mask is actually really fucking helpful.
It is helpful. I just don't bother with it on my runs because like
Yeah.
when I'm like doing my shit, like I factor in the fact that I want to knock out as much as I can in a given cycle. So that's why I had to go for the bomb bag and avoid big bomb bag and biggest bomb bag until later.
Hey, there you are.
This is just proof that I would never 100% this game.
Well, here's
There's
the thing.
hundreds of
It
ways to do it.
just sounds
So it's not
ridiculously
100%.
complicated.
Here's the thing. 100%ing it is one thing. Your pathway to reaching 100% is another thing.
Exactly. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, it's like don't try to fit everything into one. Like, don't ever get too caught up in it's like, oh, I gotta do this and I gotta do this. I know we were talking about how this game is going to teach you the multitasking, right?
Okay.
That said, you don't need to do every fucking thing in one 3-day cycle.
Yup.
You
Okay.
know?
Because
You know-
my issue was when we were talking before about how if you're not doing a bunch of the side quest stuff, this game seems kind of empty.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but when you go over what you have to do for some of this stuff, it just sounds like so much.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like am I going to do all of it or none of it?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't think I'm going to end up doing any of it. I think I'm going to, if I were to ever go through this game, I would probably go through it as minimal as possible just because all of this just sounds incredibly complicated, which is usually why I get frustrated at games that include time mechanics like this.
Yeah.
Back on the game proper for a second. Sorry, Greg. Keife basically lost his mask that he was going to use to propose to Anju with. Masks are a big thing here in Termina.
Yeah.
So because of that, he can't go back to face Anju without it. But coincidentally, since his trauma is more so a physical loss than an emotional one, the Song of Healing doesn't really work on him. So that's why you can't just
Yeah,
play
but here's
that
the thing,
to
because
fix him.
Keife is cursed.
He's been cursed by the Skull Kid.
Yeah, he's regressed back to a child.
He got
Oh,
GC'd.
okay.
Because he's supposed to be a grown-ass man. But Skull Kid turned him into a kid. And on top of that, that's not even so much the issue with Keife. It's more that he lost the mask.
Right.
You know, like I was turned into a kid. That's not a big fucking deal. But like, I really
Yeah.
need that mask back.
If you don't give this to her, she ends up like bailing on town at day 3, and it's completely possible to miss that step because Keife will run home after you've done everything and it's like, wait, where's Anju?
Yeah.
And you're like, ugh.
It's kind of depressing too, like because you can just witness that too.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Is like the motto of this game. The
when you get
Legend
down
of
to it.
Zelda, Majora's
the-
Mask. It's kind of depressing.
IGN says this
Yeah.
game's kind of depressing.
7.8 out of 10. Too much depression.
Man, that's real.
So now that we're done with the stuff in Clocktown for the time being, let's go take on part in EGADS, another shooting game.
Look alive, folks. Guess what it is? You only get one guess. And
Yep.
the first one doesn't
Like,
count.
this is our 5th shooting game. Doesn't he have a sword?
Also, he likes to shoot things a lot. You know, serial killers start by shooting pets with their bow and arrow and stuff like that.
Anyway, this here is Koume. If you do a little shooting game with her, basically you just got to shoot the targets as she goes along. You have to aim for the target. You can shoot her for a laugh at the first time.
Yeah.
She takes too many arrows, that automatically ends your game.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget the score I need to finish this, but you get a piece of heart out of this.
And you know, it's a shooting game. There's all these shooting games. None of them include him shooting the beam out of the sword. Like
Oh, like Master Sword when you're fully
yeah,
powered?
like
Yeah.
whenever the
That
Master Sword
comes
was,
later,
Yeah.
Yeah, because until
You don't ever really do that.
until the end of the game.
the end of this game, that wasn't a thing in 3D Zelda up until this point, was it?
Um,
Like the Master Sword shooting a beam when you're at full health?
No.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Like Twilight Princess didn't do that either.
Was
Yeah,
it
it did.
was it a power up that you
Yeah,
did?
I did.
Wait, did it shoot a beam when from the
Yeah.
When you were
you're at
full,
health?
specifically when you
you're
were
at
full health.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible shot.
Yeah, was that a thing that it did when you were at full health, or was it a power up that you got later?
Full health.
Full health.
Okay, I'm struggling to remember that because I don't think Wind Waker had that either.
That
Well,
don't-
no, but that was also a plot point in
Yeah.
Wind Waker though too, because you had to power up the Master Sword multiple times.
Yeah, Twilight Princess was also really mid though.
Yeah. You just can't say that.
I
out
just like
loud,
pissing
man.
people off.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
No, so here's the thing. I'm actually looking forward to the eventual Twilight Princess playthrough.
Matt looks
The
like
pro-
Matt looks like Lisa Simpson with a machine gun.
In military school. It's like,
I don't know how to turn it off.
here's the thing, like your hitbox is still active here, so don't like go blindly into the night. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
but I am
will-
a terrible shot regardless.
No, here's the thing though. You gotta be fucking like what you're doing right now. Like fucking like Clint Eastwood rapid firing that shit. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know.
That was 24.
Like,
that
yeah,
wasn't
US
enough.
You have infinite arrows.
No, that was enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we only got to do that once.
That's good at least.
Thank God.
Yeah, right. Anyway, now to shooting game number 3.
God.
So the Batman transition, but it's like a quiver, like, like in the middle.
Hey, we brought that back.
This
Yeah.
entire part's just shooting galleries.
May as well be.
Yeah.
In this part, Link shoots his shot.
And,
Over and over again.
misses.
Then he plays this long time to take it again and again.
How to win. Cheat.
That's right. We're gonna cheat.
I was just thinking of that. I was just thinking of that. What? Elliot.
Yeah,
title,
actually-
title card has to
Yeah.
be what would Billy
No,
Mitchell do?
Here's the thing. Yeah, hold on. So like, I'm not sure if we're gonna leave this in, but I have because I normally don't like giving Elliot like editing requests in the middle
Yeah.
of the playthrough, but you're gonna have to do like when we get to the first shooting gallery game because Matt's gonna save scope. So just like intersplice that clips like that's right.
Yeah,
We're gonna
what
cheat.
would
We're gonna
Billy
cheat.
Mitchell do?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna cheat.
You just gotta think to yourself, WWBMD. What would Billy Mitchell do? Oh, damn.
Ooh, that's really ominous.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Matt, there was one on the top left.
I know, I'll get him later.
Oh, they don't. This isn't like a shooting gallery
Oh,
where
well,
the
Yeah, also, you don't lose You don't have to go crazy if you don't get them all in the first wave. They will come back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right
Wolfos are what you want to be aiming for as soon as you see them because they give you the most points. It's okay. They're undead.
Aiming for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Whoa, they're re-dead
They're
now.
dead, yeah. No, those are different enemies.
Yeah, different enemies. The time sinks.
Yeah.
I hate those
Yeah,
enemies.
because like getting.
That's why I hate them, because they grab. That's exactly what they're for. They're at a time section of the game,
Yeah.
and they're specifically there to take up a bunch of time.
But like in a very annoying way, because
Yeah.
like there's the paralysis you suffer when it stares at you, and there's also the fact that it can just grab you.
And it just walks.
Yeah, it's like
okay,
okay,
come on,
I
come
got
on.
seen. Can we move on, please? Fuck that bird. I'm gonna eat that bird.
Good luck.
Fuck that bird in particular.
I forget how many points was it?
Holy shit.
Shoot the moon, man.
We've had how many of these shooting games, and we
My
have,
back!
and we haven't had a new duck hunt.
Yeah, what would you don't need duck
I
hunt? We got
think
octorots. Like
on this
wolfos.
one, you need to do the perfects twice.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, for every second you have left, that adds to your every half second actually.
I was jamming.
British quiver.
The
largest
quiver.
Now you can hold up to 50 arrows, but the minigame gave me infinite arrows. You need to shut the fuck up.
Now, if you refer
out
to
of
your,
arrows.
if you refer to your friends, you'll get an extra bonus like 3 months after they do their first game.
Man.
It's a sign-on bonus.
I'm out of arrows. Oh,
Just 1
well,
hour.
wait, how many of those did you bring? 12? But there's like thousands of them. Yeah, and I got 12 of them. You're welcome.
Affleck. I'm saying we have infinite arrows now. We can kill the moon right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, yeah, but
just
gravity has something to say
just,
about
just
that.
slowly will it down. What does gravity know? I'm gonna shoot gravity too.
yeah. It's depressing anyway. Gravity's such a downer.
Yeah, fuck Newton.
Gravity really does have its ups and downs.
Mostly downs.
Mostly downs. Yeah. You can go up for a little bit.
I don't know what it is about gravity, but it just keeps pulling me in.
It was a good movie.
Gravity, like myself, is a very
Oh, the
is a
Sandra
very
Bullock
kind
movie?
uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that a couple of times. It was okay.
What?
There's a movie called Gravity with
Gravity
Sandra Bullock.
with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And George Clooney was in it too.
Yeah. It's a decent movie.
Yeah, it was okay.
I've seen that movie once, but I really liked it.
Was that? That wasn't Nolan, right? No, that was Interstellar.
Interstellar was
Interstellar,
another
yeah,
movie.
that was Nolan.
with the great Matthew McConaughey laughing, crying scene.
No! Hey! Hey! Hey!
I just know it as a gift that I use whenever things make me sad and happy.
With 23 seconds to spare.
All right, here comes the song.
Hey, really down to the wire there.
Drop the beat.
DA got that dope.
Oh yeah.
And that's it.
So anyway, you're sharing that dope, right?
So wait, DA don't got that dope?
DA don't got that dope. Nope. All right, so do we have arrows?
Remember, kids,
Yeah, raw arrows.
say
That's
no
good.
to
We're gonna
dope.
need those.
We
We're gonna-
literally just spent fucking.
This
10
was the
minutes.
whole part. It was the whole part.
Really?
I
Holy
hope we.
shit.
I hope we have arrows.
We're gonna need a bottle of this, and we're gonna see you guys for the next part. See you then.
That water's pretty.
That
fucking
water was
purple.
dirty.
That was murky as shit.
That water's fucking purple.
Holy fuck.
You're murky as shit.
This
See you
is
next
a-
part.